This is where the government of Anambra State are currently building international market for Ndi Ogwu, that is Ogbo, drug market. You understand? They are currently staying at Bridge, where that place is too congested. That place is not properly organized. Where to park their car. Even when you are going there, it will be like it can't even walk. But here, look at where they are building for them. This place is so massive. These places are well organized, well arranged, well planned. Even governor visited here some days ago, few days ago. So this place we give space for development, because bringing this business, this market here in Oba here, just boundary between our Kuku to Oba is something that is very beautiful. It will bring development. People will come from all over the country to come here to do business. So it will bring development. It will bring employment, because security will be employed. People will be employed to work. Like now they're talking about rebuilding main market. After rebuilding the main market now, somebody who is having normal shop, someone who is managing cannot be able to get a shop again, because the shop has been demolished, and the new one, he can't afford it. It's only the rich man, the big one, the big ogas that will be able to afford shop there. You know, pre-worker before, you cannot, even when you are driving, you fear, because sometimes they break windscreen to collect something from inside your car just by 7 o'clock in the evening. But now somebody can walk, you can walk freely in the night. I'm telling you, by 9 o'clock, cross up pre-worker, cross and walk and go your way. Nothing will happen. Even anything, like the people now, they have even nightlife in P-work. Can you imagine? I've been a market in Jego, Anambra State. You can never write off Ogbo. Ogbo people are people that are well made. They are rich, super rich. They have money. Imagine those super rich people coming here to live in Oba here, do their business here, attracting international people, bringing people all over Nigeria to come here to do business. Ogbo is going to be moved here permanently from Bridge to here. Shoe site was moved from P-worker to Nkwere. Then Okporoko was moved from Relief to Bosi. Electrical was moved, but just Electrical was moved from Bridge again to Bosi. So almost all the market was moved from the congested place to a very good strategically positioned place to make everything smooth. Soludo is doing this one to make sure Ogbo will be fire. Market. He want to rebuild one with many things is going on to make sure everything is working perfectly, not for one person but to everyone to benefit. Right? Building a market is not the problem, but is it for the interest of the common man? Because after building it, how much are they going to rent the shop? Before you know it, it will be those big men that will be able to afford it. After those struggling, it will be difficult for them to get a shop. That's the problem we are having in Africa. If you check around, you know that this is development. Development must affect some people. There's no way they bring development to your community or your town that will not affect some people. Some people must be affected. They built electrical market here near just Obosi and Oba, the boundary between Obosi and Oba. But right now, almost 90% of everybody doing business in that electrical market, they are all living in Oba. Those doing business in Bukada is old past. 90% of all of them are living here in Oba. So because bringing it to this place, we make people from Oba to benefit one way or the other. Right? Because if you have land, you will sell the land to foreigners who will come to invest, who are doing business in the market. And if you are selling 1,000 naira, you will increase to 2,000. Before all the market is treated inside Onitsha, making Onitsha to be mess, right? So now this is what we are here to show you people what is happening. And last week, governor was here to inspect the project, and he gave them time to finish. Next 2-3 years, number one, when he finish, make sure another problem we have. Okay, when he finish, make sure that the association will move. Everybody will follow, because number one, some shoemakers are still in an pre-worker. Some people don't want to move to their permanent site. Currently, Ogbo Road, they are begging them to go to their permanent site. That is nonsense. You cannot tell me when all of you move. Everybody, if you want to buy, they must fly you people to your new location. So this is to help people, not to demoralize people. That is help. It's to make everything work perfectly. So, so that half. This is another thing that we need to talk about. All of now say arrest.
Hello guys, this is Creative Law TV. We are live and direct in Ogbo. Ogbo is located in Idemili South, local government of Anambra State, and we are here to show you what is happening because Ife in Ogbo, right? So this is Owerri Road. This road is going to Owerri. This is a federal road, right? And today we are going to show you a project handled by Anambra State government, and it's massive and good, and that's the reason why we are here to show you people, right? Follow us. Here is Anambra International Market, and this Anambra International Market is being built by Anambra State government to relocate the drug association in the Ogbo, na head bridge. So this is where they are building the market for them, the international standard market. So, and that is remarkable. It's a good development. It's something that we need to talk about. That place and what they sell is a nice show. Whenever you go to Ogbo, you see people selling drugs on a duplicated place, like place that looked bad. But then this current government decide to build international standard market, permanent site for them, and it's growing up like unstoppable every day. Every blessed day they are working day and night to make sure this market will be delivered and completed. So we have over 1,000 shops here. Then, and you know, that is the one thing we are talking about, like making like a state or country to work. Number one, if you can remember, in Anambra, before like auto pass, like the one we know Newi, it was in Onitsha. Before the Newi, Ebunaya there. So if you talk of shoe site, it was in just operated by relief. Understand? Just a very one congested place. But the government built a very standard market to them. Then, if you go to relief before, you will be see that where local people like stock market, stock international market, or stock fish association, they were in this relief market, but they were relocated to Obosi. Then, if we talk of which market again? Currently now the Ogbo Road, Ogbo Sisi, they have already completed their own. They built, in short, they built a very standard market for them. It's like Umuya or Umuya. Yes, it's no Umuya. Okay. Currently, the Ogbunike Ogidi building material was located also that place, and this give all these communities development. Like when you come to Ogbo right now, Ife de Ogbo is blessed. So not the market is not only this market, because if you have been following us for 2 years ago, we visited Ogbo because of there's a market called Alaba International Market. It's a very big market there. If you go there, they're producing all kind of things there. Even the car headlamp and the car like many things, robbers and many in Ogbo here. And this again in Ogbo, between Ogbo and Akuku, right? So this is development. If you look around, you know that you see all these houses now, all these lands, empty lands now, is sold out, because you know whenever market is located somewhere, it will bring those landlords, those who are dealing in that market, closer to that, like they will relocate closer to where the market is. So it's a development. Now, before, many of you don't know that this Anambra International Airport, like was supposed to be in Ogbo. I don't know what happened before they moved it to Umeri. But even somewhere in Ogbo, there's a place they call airport, because the airport was supposed to build that place. So Ogbo has land and they are blessed. Some Obosi people, Ubuka is Nobosi, stock markets Noboki, Electrica, the Nobosi. All those markets were moved from the congested place to put like in a good place, and it's like it's strategically moved, because if you look at all the markets, you see that it's connected to all the federal roads. All right, this is Owerri Road, and all these markets, Mbuka, no Owerri Road, Stockfish, no Owerri Road. All those markets is connect to federal roads, so it's good. Currently now, they are like Soludo said he wants to rebuild main market, which is a good idea, because if you talk about international market and one of the biggest markets in Nigeria, and you go there, sometimes I wonder, it's only big, everything is not money, money, money. Can't we have a good environment where we deal in a like where we sell things? Even you, whenever you travel outside to visit the best market, you will be happy that oh, what is happening here is even like what you hear outside is more to what is there. Do you understand? But currently, Soludo have decided to rebuild market. Currently, he's been demolition shops, promising them to rebuild it. And I believe if he goes, or if they are doing it for interest of people, because what we are trying to say is whatever government wants to do, let it be for interest of people, not only them, right? So if that market, main market is going to be, the rebuilding is for interest of people, that is good idea. Do you understand? So now, if you go to Opiweka or Wangbede, they have already pushed that place down. I don't know the kind of market you want to build for the petty markets, like our mothers who are selling things there. I don't know what he wants to do for them. But if you check around, you know that this is development. Development must affect some people. There's no way they bring development to your community or your town that will not affect some people. Some people must be affected. So now, coming to what is happening here, just look at it. If you look around, you see that this place is very massive and very big. Just check it around. We are not trying to praise Governor Soludo, but making sure that he is bringing this project here is a very good development. Rebuilding main market is a very good development. Moving market from the congested place to strategically good places is a very good development. That is how country is being run. Like, that's how state is being positioned in a good way. Do you understand? It's not everything. Like now, if you come to Onitsha in the evening, you will know that that's traffic that always keep people almost 4-3 hours between Opiweka, Ninejawada, and Nineshime market is now reducing because currently, Ndimbuka, people who are trading in Mbuka, Obosi, are now living in Oba. Nearby communities like Ojota and other nearby communities. So now bringing this place now, bringing this business, this market here, people will move from like Fege, those who are doing business in that area will move to this side, making that place free. You understand? As I'm talking, Governor Solo is passing. Like whenever you see good things, you have to give accolade to the one that brought it. Yes. So this is also this is the governor I'm talking about. He's doing inspection here and there. He was here last week. He's going around visiting all those markets, making sure he put everything in place. Yes. There's some things Governor Solo did to Anambra people we have to talk about. When you come, this market he's trying to rebuild is a good thing. He might not be doing something physical, like you cannot be seeing his work, but I tell you, if he can complete all the projects within these 4 years, I think his name will never be forgotten, because almost all the connecting roads is being tied by him. And again, if you know Anambra before, like Opiweka, everywhere you will see people parking keke by the road, anyhow parking. But this man, immediately he enter office, he creates a park. Everywhere, every community, every town has a park. Like this time now is not where you come to a town like maybe a Neuna, if everywhere park, no, they have park so that there will be less traffic. Okay, that one apart, security, he did well. Now I tell you, in Opiweka before, you cannot, even when you are driving, you fear, because sometimes they break windscreen to collect something from inside your car just by 7 o'clock in the evening. But now somebody can walk, you can walk freely in the night. I'm telling you, by 9 o'clock, cross Opiweka, cross and walk and go your way. Nothing will happen. Even anything, like the people now, they have even nightlife in Opiweka. Can you imagine?
Like my brother said, this is a good development. Currently, Oba is blessed. Yes, I can say that again, because when you come to Oba, this market is here. All the lands around this place have been tripled. If you are not investing in Oba, I think you are making a mistake, because you have to just imagine the kind of development this Ogbo will bring in Oba here. Okay, they built electrical market here near just Obosi and Oba, the boundary between Obosi and Oba. But right now, almost 90% of everybody doing business in that electrical market, they are all living in Oba. Those doing business in Bukada is old past. 90% of all of them are living here in Oba. So this is what we call development. And this is what we call, like, this the benefit of, shifting all these markets in a congested place to these, rural places. Just imagine bringing Ogbo. Ogbo is where they are selling drug market. Yes, it's only in Nigeria you go to market, you have drug. Like when you go to other countries, there's nowhere you will go and you will see drug market. It's not possible. It's only in Nigeria when you go, you see drug market. You can get all kinds of drug you want. Now, this is a boundary between Oba and Akuku here. You want to go? So, and it's located at the roadside, just Federal Road. This is development, and I really appreciate governor for doing that. You understand that? But another thing is, like my brother said, building a market is not the problem, but is it for the interest of the common man? Because after building it, how much are they going to rent the shop? Before you know it, it will be those big men that will be able to afford it. After those struggling, it will be difficult for them to get a shop. That's the problem we are having in Africa, in Nigeria particularly. Like now, they are talking about rebuilding main market. After rebuilding the main market now, somebody who is having normal shop, someone who is managing cannot be able to get a shop again, because the shop has been demolished, and the new one, he can't afford it. It's only the rich man, the big one, the big ogas that will be able to afford shop there. And it will affect the less privileged, the people managing, the management ones. So these are what we are talking about. What they like, the intention of building it is good, but when you are building it, make sure that it's for the interest. Make sure that it is for the interest of the common people. Everybody can benefit. It can make the shop affordable for them. Not after being hearing 30 million, 40 million per shop. It does not make sense. You understand? So, and also demolition. How can you demolish market without providing solution for it? Just like what Tinubu did when he came to power, he removed subsidy without plans. Fuel rose from 400 naira to 1,000 something. We all are suffering, and it practically increased everything in Nigeria. That is that's the major cause of this mess we're into right now. So if you want to push that market, it's good, but make provision for the people there, because Nigeria is already hard. When you push that market without making provision for them, where they will stay, where they will be managing and be selling their product, how are they going to survive? So, guys, we have nothing. We have like no long talk. What the governor is doing is good, but once you are doing it, just make sure that you are thinking for the interest of people. Make sure that you are remembering the people that you are caring for, because you might think that you are doing good for them, while that you are pushing them. Most of them will commit suicide. Most of them we begin to do things they are not supposed to do because of and most of all these big men will go and buy shop there, begin to sell it times 2 of the price. These are the corrupt things that are happening, and we don't know about it. So our people have to pay attention to it. Something similar like it happened in my side, and I know that a lot of people it's affected. Some people died in the process, and the big men, they don't really care because they are comfortable. So we should put more attention to making sure that the people are satisfied. No mago. So in Nigeria, when we start, you see, if you are able to eradicate corruption in every sector in Nigeria, even reduce it from 100% it is right now to 20%, I think Nigeria will be a better place. Because when you begin to go, you know that those people you think that are good, those even the common man, everybody is corrupt, just that they are not in a position to do that or do this, do that. So we commend Governor Saludo for what he's doing. Like my brother said, I believe that when he finish and he complete all the projects he's handling now, like he will be, his name will not be forgotten easily. So this market is so massive, man, and they are building it with strong. Ogbo Abia market in Jego, Anambra State. He can never write off Ogbo. Ogbo people are people that are well made. They are rich, super rich. They have money. Imagine those super rich people coming here to live in Oba here, do their business here, attracting international people, bringing people all over Nigeria to come here to do business. It's remarkable. It's not only main market. So this is beautiful, man. The market is massive. I can't wait for them to open it to see how it is. You understand? So drop your comment.